Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, peep game. All right, man. I just want to send a shout out to Coco the Don. Coco the Don is from where I'm from, and he confirmed what I've been saying. Like I was telling people, he from where I'm from, and he confirmed what I was saying. That don't nobody play no fucking Eminem. Don't nobody bump no Eminem in the Bay Area. Nobody. Nobody. Nobody don't play that dude's music. For real. But anyway, shout out to Coco the Don. Shout out to, Kobe 2K. And thanks for the donation. Appreciate that. All donations is appreciated. But let me talk about King Ryan. So he calls himself. I saw the fight with him and Luke Campbell. I finally got a chance to see it. This is my honest assessment about Ryan Garcia. And I'm not the only one that's thinking this. I see a lot of Amir Khan and Ryan Garcia. If that's who he reminds me of, it's Amir Khan, which that could be good or bad. And I'm just keeping it 100. Ryan Garcia, he has very quick hands. He has a little bit of power, but I don't think he has devastating power. At the end of the day, let's just keep it 100. Uncle Luke, he just gave up. He quit. He didn't like how things was going, so he just mailed it in. That happens sometimes. He didn't like what was coming his way, so he mailed it in, but not before he dropped Ryan Garcia. And Ryan Garcia fights very reckless. And a more skillful fighter is going to give Ryan Garcia fits. A guy that can time him, a guy that can muscle him and bully him, because another thing I don't know about Ryan Garcia's strength. I don't think his man strength has fully developed yet. So it's still some things there that he needs to improve on. His defense is not good at all. And you could counter him coming in, and you could counter him like coming out of exchange. And then sometimes Ryan Garcia, he still has trouble placing his punches. So he got a lot of flaws. But at the end of the day, he got the job done. He got the W. But if I'm somebody like Tank or Devin Haney, I wouldn't be scared to fight Ryan Garcia. Absolutely not. Because I'm going to tell you right now, had Tank landed some of the punches that Luke Campbell landed, and if I'm telling you right now, Ryan would have been in serious trouble. And what I'm saying about Ryan Garcia, I think Ryan Garcia is going to have some success. Yeah, he's going to win some fights, but then he's going to have a Amir Khan moment. I'm telling you, Ryan Garcia is going to be brutally knocked out with one punch. I promise you. I don't know who's going to do it, but he's going to run into something one day. And it's not going to be pretty. And I'm not hating on the kid. I'm not putting him down. None of that. I'm just giving an honest assessment. If you're going to come here and be overly sensitive and emotional, then you need to get your ass up out of here. We men here. We adults. And that's how we going to act. But like I said before, I just see a lot of things that he needs to work on for real. Now, he's saying he won't Tank next. You sure about that, Ryan? I think Ryan Garcia versus Tank could be exactly the same. It could end in the same results as the Leo Santa Cruz fight. Now, Ryan Garcia is taller than Tank, but I don't think that's going to be that big of a disadvantage in favor of, Ryan Garcia. I don't think that's going to be a disadvantage to Tank. I think Tank will be fine. You fight taller fighters a certain way, you can have some success against them, or a lot of success. Height ain't really that big of a difference. Height in fights is the same thing as home field advantage. Home field advantage ain't always a guaranteed victory. It really, to a certain degree, doesn't mean anything. If the fighter is focused, he gonna find a way to win, and that's just the bottom line. But the broadcasters were saying some stupid shit, talking about that this was a superstar making performance. I mean, it was just Luke Campbell. For real. It was Luke Campbell. Luke Campbell lost to Lomachenko, but then again, on the flip side, let me, spin off of, Luke Campbell and go to Lomachenko right quick and spin right back. Okay, once again, I'm looking at Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia. They both have fought somebody that Lomachenko fought and went the distance with, but they stopped him. Now, Luke Campbell quit versus Ryan Garcia. Pedraza got stopped by Tank. Lomachenko went the distance with both of those dudes. Now, of course, styles make fights. But then also it says a lot about Lomachenko. That once again, based off how Lomachenko has performed versus common opponents in potential opponents with maybe Ryan Garcia or Tank, you kind of got to possibly favor Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis in fights versus Lomachenko. But like I said before, I know, like I said, styles make fights, but damn, this kind of make it look like, to a certain degree, that, maybe Lomachenko wasn't what everybody made. Well, certain people made him out to be. I never thought much of Lomachenko, and I'm sticking by that. I really am, man. I'm just sticking by that. I just never thought much of Lomachenko. But let me get back to Ryan Garcia. As I said before, ladies and gentlemen, he got a lot of things that he need to improve on. Hopefully it'll be soon. Now, who do I believe that Ryan Garcia is going to fight next? I would be shocked if he fights Tank next. I just would be shocked. Because, one, Floyd ain't letting Tank fight on no app. And then as far as Ryan Garcia being the A side, Ryan Garcia ain't no A side, not with no Tank. And anybody that believe that, you got a serious problem. Like I said, that fight would have to be on a PBC card. And you kind of got to wonder what type of demands Ryan Garcia would have to meet to fight Tank. Because there's going to be some stipulations. I don't think they're going to handicap him like Canelo handicaps everybody. But damn. You just wonder. So, yeah. I think Devin Haney is the obvious choice. But once again, I'm listening to, the broadcasters at the Zone saying that Ryan Garcia should skip past Devin Haney, even though Devin Haney is the mandatory. And you heard one of those broadcasters say, oh, well, mandatories don't mean nothing. All right, man. So, yeah, that's all I got to say about that. As far as Ryan Garcia goes, it was an okay performance. He, picked himself up, put himself back together, and he managed to finish the fight. So, that's it. That's all. This your boy, Town Biz. I'm out.